Okay, let's try this again. Oh yeah. Let's get everybody back in here. Okay, let's invite people again. Okay, there's Paula Ann. Okay, let me know as you're coming back in. Hello, Pam. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Hello again. Okay. Let me tag everybody again. Get questions back up. And I'm back. Oh, Facebook. Why do you keep crashing on me? You cannot hold me down, Facebook. You cannot stop progress. Let's see. Okay. So let's keep going through some questions. I'm glad everybody's back. Let's see. Let's see for... Let's see. Catherine says, "Sense this is interesting." Let's see. Heidi had talked about knowing your brand might show how your business will change based on how your brand changes and vice versa. Very true. Very, very true. Very true. Interested. Oh, you guys were talking about crowns. Definitely. If someone makes crowns or makes things that might help other people with their brands, feel free to post them on Thursdays, and share your stuff. Let's see. Catherine says, "Oh, Rachel, I have a brand board on my Pinterest. Great ideas. I'm an overplanner." Yes. Yay. Awesome sauce. Okay. So how is everybody understanding brands? How are you feeling about this? Let me know in comments. We had a lot of really great questions. That's why I was like, I'm going to go look and see. And I'm not sure what is up with the connection cutting out back and forth all of my lives lately. But the whole point for this is to have fun with thinking about, and sometimes it helps to put it in a different perspective if you look at things like you were running a show, which is pretty much what you're doing. You're getting up and you're running and doing readings, or you're getting up and starting a business. Whatever you choose to do, it helps put in more of a playful kind of context of what do we need to put on a show today? What costumes am I putting on? What makeup? There was a really fun post I saw going around the other day that was talking about, are you in theater and it's hard to do everyday things? Do it like you're doing a show. Your clothes that you need to put out for the next day, think of them as setting your costumes before the next scene change. Do you have to make an appointment? Think of it as showing up before your cue. No one is going to know if you flubbed your lines because this is your show. Okay? So this is a way to look at it when it comes to your stuff. Keep it very fun. Keep it very light. And it makes it it makes a lot more flowing, you know? And it adds a little bit of some functionality in it, you know? And when it comes to branding in an online space, yes, the fonts that you use matter because that's your set. That's actually your sound, the way that you portray your words. And if you consistently use the same things, people will know who you are. The emojis you use on social media count as your brand, so don't change them all of the time because that's your brand. If you use a certain kind of emoji, words, sound, come on. If you use certain kinds of emojis, then people will come to expect that you use them. It's that kind of thing, you know? That's your brand. So let me know if you have questions about this, because this, I feel like, was a really good, intensive first look at what you could do for a brand. And it made it super, super fun, you know? Let's see. Judy says, and if you're shy, you can send in your extroverted twin. Yes, this gives you the opportunity that if you are new to doing stuff and you want to be flowing with this, and you just want to get used to things and see if you like doing readings, you can create a persona, create a character. I am all for that. That's super fun. like, that's literally one of my coaching packages is we create a persona for you, and it's super fun. And we match it to your stuff. Angela says, set the stage, touch all the senses, practice and keep it consistent. Yes! Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Rolly says, I start my emails with hey and end with talk soon, Rolly XOXO. Yes, that's another thing to mention. Your emails, if those of you who have email lists and you run a business, how you brand your emails matters. Do you have a banner at the top? If you notice, my emails, especially now that I've started working on this, end in XOXO and I sign my name. That's how I do my stuff. And that's just how I am. That's how my stuff is. That is a part of my brand. Using the same kind of landing pages over and over and over again. Using the same photos over and over and over again. Now, if you're brand new to developing a brand in the business kind of sense, and let's say that you can't take photos, or you don't want to take photos of yourself, make sure they match what you do. My stuff is autumn themed. I use a lot of autumn photos. I bought specific bundles of pictures to use when I'm not using a picture of me. However, when I do start using pictures of myself and I want to get them done branded to my stuff, then I will use those more because they will match my brand, right? The way that I just do that now instead of doing photos is I do videos. And you guys see my face all the time. So I will use the other pictures that are a part of my brand. So I'm glad that you mentioned emails. You could literally use what we talked about today, your set, your costumes, your lighting, literally everything in every aspect of your life. And even outside of doing readings and doing your business, let's say, for example, you can use this for intuitive tarot reading. This is actually also what I teach my maidens, and we're going to go through this when we talk about my method for reading tarot intuitively. We're going to go over each of these different areas. So you can totally do this. Let's see. Caitlin says, my mom and I are planning a photo shoot for my reading persona. She's a professional. That's awesome. So now that you are developing your brand, make sure that you use it so you are in love with your photos and you don't have to do them again. Okay, I actually recently talked to a coaching client. We redid her brand because her original one did not match who she was. She liked some aspects of it, but not all of it. So we sat down and we redid her brand, so she is in love with her stuff now. And that in turn affected the kind of offers that she would create because she's a mother, like at the mother level. So the kind of retreats that she puts on, the hotels that they go to are going to matter. Because if they don't match her vibe, they're not going to go there. It's got to be a part of you. What we're doing for the Sacred Priestess Circle and revamping it, it's all based more around Colorado. There's a place here called Garden of the Gods where literally I can see it when I walk out the door. And we've got Pikes Peak sitting right there in the west, literally every day. So our new branding is going to be centering a lot around the mountains and a lot of doing things out here, So that is something to mention, that is something that I would be considering. And that's the kind of brand that we're going to create, and that's how it all flows together. My brain is going everywhere now. So you have a lot of things to think about now. And a lot of this is creative. Feel free. I would love to see today that if you choose to hop on Pinterest after journaling out the kind of show and the kind of brand that you want to put on, I would love to see you pop them in the Facebook group. That way everybody can get inspired and chat with everybody about this. And literally everything we have talked through this month matters for your brand. Your copywriting and the way that you tell a story and connect with people matters when it comes to your brand. That's sound, right? When we talked about boundaries, that is your set. The non-physical boundaries that you set with people and the questions that you will answer in a reading, or what you're going to do with refunds, stuff like that, all of that counts as a part of your boundaries, right? Judy says, I have a question about your retreat. What's your nearest airport? Ooh, good question. Colorado Springs Airport. Actually, it's about 20 minutes that way from where I live. The next one would be Denver International Airport. But you could totally go into Denver and we just meet you up there and go to the retreat. Which, by the way, as we have more details about the retreat and what we'll be doing, both myself and Lauren will be popping up here in the group to let you guys know about that. Yay, Noelle's back. Does anybody else have any wonderful questions? Because you know me, I adore questions. Questions are delicious. And I can give you some updates. Let's see. Ren says, video keeps dying on me. I'm off to work on a Pinterest board. Thanks for all this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely watch the replay if it keeps messing up on you. Which, if you want to go into this in more detail and you want to chat with me more about what we could do for your brand, whether you want to do readings professionally or not, I would highly suggest hopping on a call with me or shoot me a message about what we'll be doing for it in the Academy. Enrollment does close soon. I will enrollment is closing soon. as I've let you know in the past, and I would love to have as many of you in there as much as I can, because I want to help you grow, and creating a brand for you and creating a persona for you or creating this as a part of your business is like, I'm so excited. So if you're interested in that, just shoot me a message. Noelle, shoot. You were humming. Yep, I hum when I'm thinking. And I did the clicking too. Rolly, that's part of your brand. I love questions. Questions are delicious. Yes, questions are yummy. Questions are yummy. Let's see. Noelle says, going to notice more about my tone. Yeah. Notice your stuff, how you talk. Yep, will you update us on when it's closing? Yes, I will. I've been very tempted to extend the time to the end of April for you. You just have to catch up on classes. I've been toying it through. I don't know. But I will definitely let you know when it's closing. No worries. I'm not going to keep you in the dark about that. And Heidi, because you've already talked to me one-on-one, you're cool. Just shoot me a message individually. You're fine. If we have talked individually, you're good. I'm not going to leave you out. Just talk to me. Well, I don't see any other questions pop in. If you are watching a replay even, make sure you pop your questions and I will totally hop through here and make sure that you're all good. This was a really cool workshop. We've been talking about this for about an hour or 40 minutes. And this was super exciting. And I love branding. Branding is so fun because it makes you feel like a director, and that makes the theater in me happy. So if you have any questions, seriously, let me know. I hope everyone has a fantabulous day. And I shall be chatting with you later. I'm excited to see who pops into the group and shows us your branding boards. Bye!